Hey guys, I know you guys are wondering why I'm using so much soap. Like I'm washing my dishes, I wash my fruits and vegetables. I use a vegetable brush, but let me show you how dirty the vegetable brush is after washing potatoes. You see that? This is why I use soap and water. You know, they come out of the ground, first of all. And second of all, not only do they come out of the ground, you know, you got everybody touching them in the grocery market and everything else. And with COVID, you want to make sure your stuff is clean. So I just take them over there and I rinse them off with hot water after I get finished. I'm only going to use 3 potatoes. I really don't need 3. But I'm going to wash them, rinse them, and I'm going to boil them so I can make these muffins. And I'll see you in a few. So here we are. I'm rinsing them down real good with hot water. And then I'll put them over in the pan. See you in a few. Okay guys, so now that we've cleaned the potatoes, we're just going to boil the potatoes for about an hour and a half. I do them inside the skin so that it won't affect what's on the outside. And it's an easy peel for you guys and for myself. I try to do whatever I can to preserve my hands, and that's what you all should do as well. Be right back. Hey guys, so we're back. The potatoes are really nice and soft. Easy peel for you guys, and that was the purpose of going ahead and washing them up, cleaning them up, and then boiling them for an hour so that they can hour 15 minutes depending. You just take a fork and go through here and peel the skin off. See how easy that is? So basically what we're going to do is, for you guys, for each box you would only need 1 potato. Any sweet cornbread will do. These are 15 ounces a piece. I'm making a double batch. So for this double batch, you would need basically 2 eggs. I would do 1 egg to 2 eggs. I'm doing 2 batches, so I'm doing 3 eggs as opposed to just 1 egg as it requires for this box. And I'm doing the same amount of oil as it asks for. I'm doing an extra half cup of milk for the 2. So you would basically use 1/4 cup extra, or excuse me, 1/3 extra, because it asks for 2/3. So I just do 1 cup a piece because I'm adding in this potato. So make sure that your potato is good and dried off. I let it dry for about a half an hour so it can cool down as well. And I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon, excuse me, 1/4 of a tablespoon for each box. So I'll put in the description, I'll put the recipe that I'm adding for this. If you guys use like Jiffy corn mix or whatever, you would do probably 2 boxes of the Jiffy corn mix to 1 potato. I mean, to 1 sweet potato, excuse me. And then whatever they tell you for the desired ingredients, just add a little more milk, and you can basically gauge your milk. And whatever time it asked you to cook it, you just watch it after they asked you to cook it. I'm doing a double batch, so because I'm doing corn muffins, and I may do a cream cheese filling for them for some of them. But for the main ones, for this soup, I'm not doing the cream cheese mixture. I will show you that in the video once we're done. But everything that I do for this, I will put it in the description. Don't you worry. Just watch from here. So basically, we're going to use another bowl. Stay there for me. We're going to use another bowl to break down the potatoes. And what I'm going to do, how I'm going to break down these potatoes is while they're still warm, make sure I get all of the little pieces off of them. Put them in this bowl. I got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to take all of these little pieces here off. All of these little uglies off. The little black pieces or whatever they are, and the little pieces that's sticking out. We're going to take those off and remove those. Make sure nothing is there. We're going to take the potatoes. Again, you could just break it up with a fork or a knife, or you could just peel it with your hands. It's up to you. We've made them soft enough where we can get all of this off of here and make them nice and clean. Get all of these little uglies off, these little pieces here. I'm sure Little Uglies is not the name for it, but that's just what I'm calling them because they really are ugly. And they'll be pretty hard in your potato. Any discoloration in your potato, you can peel that off as well. Just go through your potatoes and make sure that you got all of that off. And when you use the mixer, the hand mixer, when you use the hand mixer, it'll get rid of the extra shredding that you may have with the potato. If you cook sweet potatoes, you know what I'm talking about. But you just go in and take the fork and just break the potato down. And there's moisture in this potato still yet. So that's why I only asked for the 1/3 of the milk extra, just to make sure that it's done. You can either use regular milk, or if you do almond milk or whatever you may use, you can use that. Whatever your egg mixture may be, you just do it to this mixture to make it, if you're vegan, to make it work for you. For me, I'm not vegan, so I'm not, I don't have to go through those changes. But if you want your potatoes, see, here's one that I left in there. I made a mistake. I thought I got them all out. But if you want your mixture to be really, really good, you can use like a pet milk or a condensed milk. It's up to you how you want to use it, but you know, use the right consistency. I'm going to use just regular milk for mine, as I usually do. So basically that's broken up really good, and it's just like a mashed potato type situation. And I did it with the fork. Let me remove some of this off my board so I can go ahead and finish cooking. Put it in the garbage disposal. And we're going to mix up this cornbread really quick. Here, I can move this out the way altogether because I don't need it anymore. I'll rinse these gloves off because I don't have time to change them. So, we're going to move this out the way. We're going to move this in the way. We're going to start with our cornbread. Cut the box of cornbread up however you want to do it. If you want to break it off with your hand, however you do it, but this is the way I'm going to do it right now, just to get it out of the way. Put my garbage in here. Move this back over here, just to give you an idea. This is the brand I use. I like this brand because it's sweet, and it gives me a good cornbread, a good corn muffin, because this is what this is, sweet potato corn muffin. So, or you could just make it a cornbread and call it a day. It's up to you. So, I'm going to break these eggs up. I'm using 3 of them for this amount, desired amount. Take my eggs over on the side and just break them up a little bit so they'll already be broken up. You can use a hand mixer. Today I'm just going to do it like this. Put my oil in here, put all of my everything I need in here. I go and I get the rest of the oil out of my container that I measured it in. I use 2/3 cup of oil for this one. I'm going to go ahead and put this nutmeg over here. And so that I make sure I get it all, I'm going to pour the milk over in there, just to get the rest of it out of there. I'm going to leave some of the milk over here to the side, because I'm going to, as I put the, as I use the sweet potato in it, I'm going to go ahead and, the brown that you see in here is the nutmeg I just put in there. Make sure you go all the way to the bottom when you're mixing. And you're going to add in a little bit of potato at a time and keep mixing. And basically that's all. Very, very easy. Get the job done. Add in some potato. I'm going to add in about half of this and then mix from there. And you see it mixing very well. And just keep going, keep going, keep going. In actuality, I don't think today we're going to mix all of that milk in. I think we're just going to use their consistency so it won't be too wet. It's up to you. It just depends on how many potatoes I use. But the cook time, you start with their cook time that they tell you, and then you add more if you need more. You just watch your muffins while they're in the oven, or your cornbread if you choose to do cornbread. It's up to you. I'm doing muffins so that they can stand on their own, and I don't have to worry about if somebody left the container open with all of the cornbread in there and made my cornbread hard. So you see this consistency? This is pretty much what I want. So it only took a little more milk. It didn't take the whole half a cup, maybe a fourth of a cup or something. Excuse me, a third of a cup for 2. So half of that with 1. It's just up to you how you do it. I'll put it in my description. So this is all of the potatoes. And now we're going to put them in the muffins. This makes 24 muffins. The one package makes, the one package makes 12 muffins. And so we're doing 24. So we're going to do it a little different. Hey guys, my muffin container wasn't having the way I was doing it. So what I did was I just went on and rinsed those off, started them over, and just go ahead and do the muffins from out of the actual pan that I was using. These are a lot bigger than what I'm used to using for this, so it may take the whole amount for these 12. It's like a double batch, which is fine. We're so greedy over here, we don't need more than that anyway. So I'm going to finish it out like this, and for you guys, you can like I said, you can break it down into the smaller ones, or you can do it the big one. It's up to you how you want to do it. So this will probably make 18 as opposed to 24 with what I'm using. I will be back. Okay guys, these are the muffins. They're done. It took about 36 minutes. We'll let you know how they are.
So good, tastes like pieces.
Boy, shut up. Come on, Chris.
This is the 10
like
okay, we doing a video. Tate tester. No, it's got sweet potatoes in it.
Okay,
Quit it.
Tastes like pieces.
Okay, shut up. Go ahead, guys.
Okay.
You like it? Thank you. Good.